In this video, we're going to be going over 6 of the lowest recoil guns inside Season 4 of Warzone. If you do enjoy this style of content, don't forget to subscribe as we try to reach our goal of 50k. Click that link and subscribe to our second channel. Now, this video is made specifically for people who struggle to control recoil, and the main meta for this game right now is low recoil guns. We're not really looking at the high damage weapons like the AK and the C58 from way back. We're mainly looking at guns that have just like super low recoil. You can land your shots at any distance. So starting off at number 6, we actually have a sleeper weapon right now, which is the M4A1. Not a lot of people are using this gun just now inside Warzone, but it's very easy to use. Not only that, the TTK is actually very competitive with a lot of the vanguard weapons that are out there, so it's going to make it a definite solid option inside Warzone at the moment, and it's better than pretty much 90% of the Cold War options that are in the game. So definitely the M4 is a solid gun to use. Obviously the build is pretty standard. We already know what the build is by now, so you do want to use the monolithic suppressor for the sound suppression damage range. The M16 Grenadier barrel is the best for long range. The VLK optic, obviously we don't have any optic that can compete with that Vanguard 3-6x, so this is the only option we kind of have here. Then we've got the 60 round mags and we've got the Commando foregrip, but overall M4A1's definitely getting slept on at the moment. At number 5, we have another Modern Warfare gun, and quite surprisingly, quite a few of the Modern Warfare guns are very solid. And you can also add the grau as an honorable mention as well, but we do have the M13. This gun is super easy to use, super low recoil. Not only that, the bullet velocity is pretty solid on this gun as well. The only thing that lets this gun down is the magazine capacity. If it was maybe like an 80 round gun, it'd actually be extremely solid when it comes to damage per mag as well. But I do think the magazine capacity lets this gun down because the fire rate is super fast. So we've got the mono suppressor for the sound suppression and damage range. The Tempest marksman barrel is the best barrel for this gun. Then we've got the VLK optic, the 60 round mags, and the Commando foregrip once again. M13 is becoming very popular as well, so you'll probably see a lot more people running around with this weapon. At number 4, we have a gun that not a lot of people are using at the moment, but is a very versatile weapon. Could be a sniper support, could be a long range gun. You can build it many different ways, and that's what's good about the Cooper carbine. But for the main long range build, you want to use the MX silencer for the sound suppression, the recoil control. Cooper custom barrel is the best barrel for this gun. 3-6x optic, everyone's using this right now because it's super clean. Then you need to use the Cooper custom padded stock, which is going to help with the recoil control. Tight grip, but you can also not use tight grip. You can use hard scope as well. That's another solid option. You can also use fleet. You don't really need vital to get the fastest possible TTKs with this weapon. So you can still get a solid team to kill without vital. And then you can use fleet if you want to make more of a sniper support build. On hand for the faster ADS time, I personally prefer this, but you could choose whatever else you like here. Hatch grip is actually better than the polymer grip right now in my opinion. If you try both of them out side by side, I do think the hatch grip is the better option. Then we've got the 60 round drum mag, which is standard, lengthened, and in the hand stop underbarrel for the Cooper carbine I think is the best option. At number 3, we have my favorite long range rifle in this game, and the reason for that is because the bullet velocity is absolutely insane. So not only is it super low recoil, but you're going to be definitely hitting your shots at range, and that's what makes this gun feel like pretty much a sniper rifle at long range that's fully automatic. So if you want something that's just extremely accurate, you're definitely going to be hitting those shots, then the Automaton is a solid weapon right now. So MX silencer once again for the sound suppression and the recoil control. 600mm barrel is the best barrel for this weapon. It's going to control the recoil the best. 3-6x optic once again. Then you want to use the padded stock for the sustained fire accuracy. You want to use tight grip for the recoil control, but you can also go for steady if you want a bit more strafing speed. On hand again, I do prefer the faster ADS time. Hatch grip, once again, I do think this is a better option to the polymer grip at the moment. Again, if you do the testing side by side, you'll notice that. 75 round Sakura mags, which is what makes this gun a little bit better than the M13 in my opinion. They're both very similar guns in terms of TTK potential and all that good stuff, but this gun has the better damage per mag. And then we've got lengthened, and we've also got the hand stop underbarrel to control the vertical recoil as much as possible. And like I said, the Automaton is my personal favorite gun to use in this game at the moment. So at number 2, we have the STG assault rifle. This gun has been super popular since it's been added into the game because it's super low recoil, got a good TTK potential. We already know what's good about this weapon, but the build has changed very slightly once again. MX silencer for the sound suppression recoil control, 760mm barrel, 3-6x optic, weighted stock, acrobatics. I feel like the movement is definitely going to help out with this weapon. You don't really need focus and you don't really need vital. On hand for the better ADS time. Hatch grip is the main change here because I do think this is way better than the polymer grip at the moment. Grenko 50 round mags, and then the lengthened ammunition type, and hand stop under barrel once again. And last but not least, the main meta weapon right now at number 1 is the NZ-41, and this gun has pretty much been the meta for quite a while now. It's kind of getting boring, but it's still probably one of the lowest recoil guns in the entire game, and it's why it's so popular and why it's picked so much higher than any other gun in this game right now. So you do want to use the MX silencer for the sound suppression and recoil control. You want to use the 360mm barrel for the best possible recoil control once again, 3 to 6x optic. Then you want to use the EPAC stock. This is the best at giving the best possible recoil control, obviously once again. Brace for the recoil control once again. And then on hand for the better ADS time. Hatch grip for the better recoil control, and I did a side-to-side comparison with the NZ-41 in our previous video, so if you do check that one out, I'll leave a link to the end of this one, where I compared the hatch grip on the NZ-41 to the polymer grip, and it turns out the hatch grip is actually better. And then we've got the Sakura 50 round mags, lengthened, and then the strife angled grip, because the main issue with the NZ-41 is the side-to-side recoil, so you want to control that more than you need to control the vertical recoil in this gun. So make sure you use the strife angled, and that will help out an absolute ton. And there we have it. Those are the top 6 best long-range, low recoil guns that are inside Warzone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, click that link, and subscribe to our second channel, and thank you very much for watching.